Phil Blurton exploded onto the off-road scene in 2017 when he won the UTV World Championship, the best in the Desert Pro Turbo Points Championship, and was named Rookie of the Year that year. His performance earned him a full-blown factory sponsorship and sent his fabrication shop No Limit Race Development into overtime with new car builds and custom UTV parts orders. Phil's father, Phil Sr., is widely credited for helping develop Class 34 and 44 in the 80s, which was based on the Honda Odyssey chassis and could arguably be called the first UTV class.
I'm Phil Blurton. I'm from Auburn, California. I own No Limit RD. We build race UTVs and play cars as well. We're racing the 944 Turbo Can-Am. We got into racing UTVs about a year ago, and it's really taken off from there. I think when I was still in diapers, maybe like 2 years old, I was riding a quad around the lawn. Then I went to dirt bikes. We did a bunch of dirt bike riding, just like fun trail riding. And then as I got older, I was like, I want to start racing dirt bikes. And my dad was always like, let's get into go-karts. And I wanted to do dirt bikes, so we did the dirt bike thing for years. Once I started having to work, I got off riding bikes, got into rock crawlers. It was a lot safer, it was slow speed. Then I got really into the fabricating side of the rock crawlers. Got completely out of actually being in the car and just went fully into building.
You always hate to brag about your own children, but if you don't, you're not proud of them, and I'm very proud of Phil. Phil's become the man I've always tried to be. Humble guy, he takes the time, he's methodical about what he does. I love it how he designs his own stuff, builds the same stuff, and drives it. You know, we've had a fantastic year this last year. I'm very proud of him, and his mom's extremely proud of him as well.
So we have a local series here that the UTV class has evolved to be actually a pretty competitive class. The day before the first race, I had a stock UTV here, built a cage, threw it on the night before, went out there with a raw cage, raced the race and won the first race. And then I was hooked from there, raced the whole series, swept that series. Then I said, well, let's go desert racing. So we went and raced Vora, our local series. We swept that. And then me and my dad were like, well, let's go race Best in the Desert where it's the best of the best. Built a whole new car and showed up and raced the whole series with a goal to go try to win it the first year. Winning the UTV World Championships was definitely the best thing that ever happened for us. Getting Can-Am to have factory support behind us after winning that race has helped tremendously. We built the Can-Am just because it was a new cool car, you know. We'd never even driven one until the first race we drove it in. Initially we built it for the business to kind of go, hey, here's a new cool car that not a lot of people have. Now every race you see more and more Can-Ams coming. Having the factory support definitely is nice. Luckily last year being our rookie year, I was fortunate enough to run almost any tire I wanted, and I ran different tires throughout the season. Throughout all my rock crawling career, BFG was always the company to go with. You know, it's like if you were rock crawling, BFG was the one to have. Always had BFGs on all my daily drivers, and now to have this 32-inch BFG tire on the Can-Am is going to be awesome. I think tires are your most important thing racing. We won UTV World Championships by 17 seconds. If there was a flat tire there, you're not winning the race. Vegas to Reno, I think the race took us like right around 12 hours. I think we won by like 1 minute and 30 seconds. Well, one flat tire would have taken us out of Vegas to Reno. So having a tire you can count on is definitely a key part of the race program. Now that we've won UTV World Championships, the Mint 400's on the bucket list this year. You know, it's such an awesome race. We're gonna do everything we can to try to win this year. It's a brutal course, it's dusty, but it's fun. I mean, that's the best part about racing is the rougher the track, the better. We're excited to take on the Mint this year.
Can Phil outpace the massive pack of hungry Pro Turbo UTV racers in only his second year in the class? Come see for yourself. The 2018 BF Goodrich Tires Mint 400 runs March 7th through 10th in Sin City, Las Vegas. Visit themint400.com for complete details.